Filled adolescents who carry weapons with the need for protection or revenge. Misery-filled adolescents who carry weapons with the need for protection. Misery-filled adolescents who carry weapons with the need for protection or revenge in the souls of in heaven. A hell where they dwell in the slums full of tragedy. The kids become familiar with homicide and truancy. Black men become victim to crime 90% of the time, and it only gets worse with the time that passes us individuals in the form of minutes. We live by the second cause we die by the minute in the nighttime. Home to all the demons that dwell in the nighttime. A haven of plenty capers and drugs, such as organized hell, and he works in it right. So a synonym for evil is dark as an earth night, but it's earth right. Honestly, it's just what I expect. The good becomes an oddity, the bad collects a check. So no matter the situation, whether corners or rhymes, I will never again dwell. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time. 90% of the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time, and it only gets worse with the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time. 90% of the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time, and it only gets worse with the time. Within a 4-block radius, the neighborhood changes quick to a land full of killers, drug dealers, and atheists familiar with dwelling in the nighttime. Armored down, rotting like they living in the night times, praying for the sunshine to see another day. Cause when the sun set, no chance left for a sun today. It's dangerous in the dark, no compassion or heart. When the killers conceal a weapon, wishing problems would start. So don't ever dwell. Cause experience a teacher and she can school you to hell. Cause it's demons in the night, like it's thieves in the night. What you do under moonlight can mean lost life. Caught up in the struggle, so the night can mean a living. But it's worthless when that's how you choose you want to make a living. So listen to rhymes, cause I'm in the present times, and I know what happens when you dwell. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time. 90% of the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time, and it only gets worse with the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time. 90% of the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time, and it only gets worse with the time. Black men become victims to crime 90% of the time, and it only gets worse with the time.
Props on the camera, you can't see him though, but he a real nigga.
Props on the camera.
Shout out to 1080p, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't scared to go nowhere with this camera, nigga. Just to let y'all niggas know.
Prophecy and all that, I'm saying, on the camera. You know what I'm saying? We got niggas in there, I'm saying, we cool.
This new prophecy shit, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
I don't even got too much to say on that. I mean, got my man Prof on the cam, you feel me? You ain't even say your piece, you feel me? Like, it's just such a, you feel me? You ain't even say your piece, you know what I mean?